I guess we're on. Good morning, YouTube Nation. How y'all doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. Guys, I wasn't going to turn the film on until we found him. I seen a nice piece of structure just now. And, well, you know, you say, God, they got to be on this thing, man. It'd be crazy not to be on that. And bam, I nailed one. He's in the fish tank. I'm going to tell you something, y'all. I just experienced that good little experience again to where one pole go off, the other pole go off. Hold tight, y'all, while I unhook these monster West Lake Giants. And I'm going to tell you something else I was ready for. I was about getting ready to take, you know, sometimes I do stuff like that, and I say, hey, you need to stop doing that. I made some markers, you know, so when you see some structure, throw your marker out. So I got my marker sitting on where I just caught these two giants right here, man. God, dog. Man, let me tell you something. Where that sun is behind us. Get out of here. I tell you. There goes the line. I want to get up in the morning. I'm going to get these on hook first. Let me get him on hook first. Man, look at that West Lake Giant. I got another one sitting right down here that hit right after he hit. And I got the marker sitting right there where I picked him up at. Right, because I seen the structure first. That Garmin Striker 5. I had to stop to tell you. That Garmin Striker 5. Seen the structure first. And then I said, I'm waiting on the poles to go off. Right when my poles go off, marker goes out. And marker's sitting over there. We know where we're at now. And man, we got another giant down here. Oh! Right here. West Lake Giants. Y'all remember how I struggled in about a month ago? It was starting to get cool, water cooling off, and we're trying to dissect what's going on. West Lake got these giants in here, and we just knew it by instinct. Man, these giants are here. The structure they get to hide up on, and you can't get to them in the summertime. But yeah, y'all, both of these babies just hit. I thought I had bass, especially this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. Look at that giant, y'all. And then this giant too. Right, this one hit first, and then this one. I got both poles. As you see, I got both fish. So we're off of them right now. They're congregated over there, and we're gonna go back over there and come through there again. And I'm dragging them real slow, really sharpening up my trolling deal. I used to pull at 3 on a Minn Kota, and that'll be about 1.5 or something like that. I'm at 0.3 right now, just slowly dragging it, just the way it was when I was drifting. But let me take these off, get unhung. I got the hook around my remote. We just got on them, y'all. This is number this make 3 right here. 2 and 3. I got 1 in the tank. Let me get this joker unhooked. I'll tell you, I've been out for about an hour looking for him. All right, got that unhooked, and I'm hooked around my daggone control here. Put them up there, man. I'm all slimed up too. And man, it's about 40-something degrees. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, there go that. Okay. You guys got some company. Water temperature 54 degrees. I mean, cold as I've ever seen it. Got the marker right there. We'll bait up first. And we'll run back through there. You see, I'm seeing some stuff out here, man. Yeah. Let me put them in the water. Get these guys going. I was jamming too, boy. I miss my music big time. I was jamming until I start getting into the action. There go that sun. I said, I'm gonna let that sun get in us. There go that sun, man. Y'all hold tight. Man, I just went over. The marker's right up there, but I just went over some structure. I might get nailed here in a minute. bring y'all in on this. We don't want to waste any film for sure. Okay, that water that went up to 60 degrees now. It's 54 around the corner. It's got different temperatures. And I'm sure it's, the whole deal is shallower water over there. That's what it is. And this is the deeper water that we're fishing in right now. And we're currently in 12 foot of water. Like Westlake is not really that deep. It's only 14 foot that we're recording. I'm going straight over the marker, so I want to go to the side. Yes, I had to change vendors because my unit got pushed back for the steering, and now it's on its way. I have this time next week we'll be steering the boat from back here. It's on the way, shipped and everything, so I'm confident about that. The other vendor didn't really have it in stock. That's why they pushed it back. So it's on its way now. The housing's on its way, and we'll be steering next week. I'm going right for the marker. Hold on. We're steering now, but we just got to do it manually. Break it down. I'm going to go by it because I threw the marker in the middle when I threw it out, so I'm going to go by the marker. As long as I'm in the area, I figure that's good. We're going to maintain. But if I was able to steer, it'd be great. Oh, man, guys, I see them. Oh, they're at 8 feet. They're at 8 feet. That ought to go off. Let me go back up and get the steer that way. Get back and get ready. Man, do I see them. It's a hot area right here. Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this. No, I'm not that deep. Yes, sirree, buddy. One of you poles ought to go off. Run that marker over. Pole number 1. Told you. I'll get in here. That other pole probably go off too. Let me get that steering right. Came off, huh? All right. Here we go, y'all. The other pole didn't go off yet. I don't mean it's not gonna go off. But I see some tapping. Some did tap it. It's at the middle. Here's number 4. Where's that marker at? Okay. Number 4, I'm going in the tank. Go back up to 2. So now, and the structure is beautiful here. So now we locate and we'll do a circle deal. We'll just go around in a circle and keep coming back through here. Got to watch out for the sun though. Sun's just doing its part. We just don't want it to be in the camera. Want it behind the camera, it's better. Man, the minnows are decent size this time. I'm gonna put this big hog on here. I'll show you in a minute. See who hit him. This hog right here. See who takes him. Wow. Look like something hit him on the way down. Look like it. Boy, I tell you right now. Going up to that M31 battery, I'm only dragging at 1.5. This thing goes up to 10. And I'm impressed, man, I tell you. This thing, let me see. Go on and show them. Oh man, this is a good structure area. When I picked the first one up, the structure was up above a little bit, but this is good. Cause I just seen the school of them over here. And you seen we picked up one of them. And well, just now the other 2 guys, both poles went off. We'll let it keep rolling. 'Cause we finna do another one here in a minute. So we got the marker right here. We just go around the marker, do a circle around the marker, because the structure is vast. And we'll do, circle around the marker. Just to know what the structure is, and that's what that marker is for. Just to let us know what that structure they're holding on to. And there's bait, and it's all great, because it's bait. I seen a bait pod too, a couple bait pods. I'm like, oh, it's perfect. That's why they're there. See if we can get another one right quick. I was scared to leave the poles, but that's okay. We'll come back, and we had to do the first one. I had to run back and get the, he wouldn't let him go. They're getting ready here, also in here to spawn here. Soon as the work, that weather stabilized for spring. It'll be springtime, where the weather kind of holds its temperature, and the cold fronts kind of slack up. This cold front we just had, man, and we got another one coming through on Sunday. Man, I thought it was a hurricane just the, I think, Thursday or Friday? Man, God, I mean, blowing palm trees all down around the place. I'm like, wow. Hold on. Well, I see a lot of activity here in this little area, right here. And that's what we're looking for. You want to find those magical areas that they're relating to in the system. And definitely, I'm proud of myself for leaving that marker in the boat. Now, if I'd have picked them up and didn't have that marker, I'd be on the Garmin looking for where that spot is. Where is that spot? Put the marker. I made a couple of them. I got another one that I need to put. Let me go. I missed that guy right there, man. He hit that so quick, y'all. Took that minnow, gone. We're getting into them. Look at that garment showing all that structure down there and showing them too. This other pole might go off. And that was a big minnow, gone. Took the big minnow, man. I hear you, buddy. I'm filming now. I can't jam right now. Which I could do both. I don't want to see them strikes. But where my marker out, okay? We're coming into the strike zone now. Oh, that minnow looking kind of weird on there. Come on, buddy. I'm going to give him a free pass. Okay, what we got? That's good for the bod, man. That's good for good exercise, running back and forth. Everything's for a good reason. In this case. As long as we're in the area, because like I said, its structures is widespread, which is great. It ain't, it's structured where the marker is, and it's also structured out from the marker. So that's why we picked them up out here too. We're looking to pick up another one here. And a short. Oh, look at that right there. I don't know what that is, y'all. That look like bait. That's bait right there. So they're not far behind that. That's that been a shaking for some reason over there. Now what I do, leave that marker where it is, because it's on structure that they're holding on to, and I it's calming down like it's doing now. I go look for other structure, right? Just down a little bit, and I'll either back up there a little bit. And if I find some, that's why you need a second marker. And I'm looking at that marker too. That string is straight down. That's what I want to see. It's not leaning or nothing like that. Like the structure's right here and the marker's over here. That marker's straight down, so that structure's right here. We're going to run right by it. And if I have to come back and get them, I'll come back and get them. Like I said, they're not letting go. When they hit it, they're committed. We're getting a breeze every now and then, so that's pretty good. It's starting to warm up a bit. Supposed to be 70 degrees. Supposed to touch 70 anyway today. Started off like where I am by at least 38 degrees. So I can't see that garment, but I know that's a structure right there. So get ready. We're gonna hold it. Take a look at that. Oh, there we go. Hit it again, buddy. Hit it again. There you go. Good hit. Yeah, he just hit that and let go. Wow, he probably took the minnow on that. Take a look at that. Wow, another. There we go. Y'all got a hit coming over here. Ain't loose, y'all. Go ahead and take it, buddy. Golly, that's a nice deal. Look at this hog. Come here. There he is. Here, go ahead and take it, buddy. Go ahead and take it. Go ahead. It's all yours. A minnow must still be on there. About 1.5. we go, y'all. Get that sun out the game. There we go, y'all. So when we just picked up, we had number 2 coming on board, but he checking out. There that boy. Yeah, that girl is. Big ones. Westlake Slab Arenos. Number 5. Marker right there. It's a comfort though when you got that marker. You're not worrying about getting back on the hot spot. And to see that marker up there. All right, let's go get another one. Let's see what we got going here. Probably took that minnow by now. Minnow gone. Awesome area right here. I'm dropping it down 8 feet. I'm counting down 8, which is 8 feet. What I'm on. Break him down. Alrighty. Got that little bridge picking up here. Wow, that's a big minnow there. It's a good time to play with big minnows. That's a big minnow right there. Let's see who take him, y'all. Right. Hey, look like a baby shiner. Well, there go my marker there. Look like a baby shiner. I just felt some. Felt like free line. Man, I got to be careful. I'm about to tie that, retie that. I went 7 on him. Probably still late. Let me see. Okay. Main Coda taking us back. We're gonna get on track though, right? Go ahead, straight for the mark. Okay, I'm going to turn him a little bit more. Yep, this is the adjustment part. I mean, I still can steer, but it's manual. And that housing come, I'm going to slam that joker right in fast, man. Uh-oh, we got one, y'all. God dog it. Go ahead, hit it, dude. Man. That's a slab too. He hit. Golly. He hit the big minnow. Got my seat all wet, dude. Let me let that down. I don't want to break that line. There you go, y'all. Think I got the other pole going off too. Did we find them? Yeah. Man, so we'll learn a little. Knowing what we kind of knew, Westlake is a cold water spot for these guys. That's when I normally smash them, once you find them. That go number 6 right there. You got the freezer ready to go, ready to freeze us some fillets, so we ain't worrying about it. We catch 25 or 30 today. The markers right there, I'm not even up on the mark and I'm catching them. That's, like I told you, it's his structure area. Once I found it, picked them 2 big ones up over there, it goes out from, 20, 50, at least 10, 15 yards from the marker on both sides. So that's why we're picking them up. We're not even up on the marker. So let's put them in and get another one. 1, 2. Yeah, that's number 6 there, y'all. Go ahead and round this up. I'm probably about 10 yards out from the marker now, and I'm gonna go straight at it. Got the sun right there. Get down here and give me some leeway for some space to troll, and go straight for that marker. We ought to pick up a couple of them before we get there. They're holding on that area. I mean, well, the bait's there. That's good. Whoop. Boy, I tell you, man, I can't say enough about this. That 31 battery, man. This thing pulling at 2. It's pulling like it did at 4 when I had the Voyager, and the Voyager was at its, at its best. It's showing the difference in power, though, that's for sure. I'm gonna get lined up with it. Hope that sun getting out of the way real quick. Gonna go straight for it. Hopefully I can put a min on that other pole before getting nailed. Alright, gonna get going. Straight for the marker. Alright, that should do it. Slow him down. Get faded out. Yeah. Oh man. This is what that big guy hit. That minnow, that like a little shiner, don't it? Like a baby shiner. Whoa, mercy. Golly, I wish y'all could see this. Can y'all see this? The garment, can y'all see that? Look at that structure right there. Man, I need a second marker. Golly, I ought to be able to hit on that pole right there. Dang, that's a nice. I'm trying to get lined up. Where is this thing? Boy, that is nice. Well, I know it's right here in this corner, this area, geographic area. I need another mark. I got another mark. I need to rig him up. Cause boy, if that pole go off, we'll see. Hope I got a mount on there. Man, that looks good. Dang. Where's my metal at? Wow. Wow. Uh-oh, I think I hit the structure. Oh, is that a hit? Yeah, I just hit it. It's like a brush pile. Nice brush pile too, man. All right. Gotta go back, got the intent to the coater. It's good to be able to jump across the Bimini top and all that good stuff. And I ain't gonna say if the Bimini wasn't there, I'd be able to walk right through. Oh, that Bimini's nice in the summertime. Pull that Bimini even when it's raining. Ain't no problem. Be looking back on these days real soon, like next weekend. All right, let me get that other pole rigged up. I think the Miller's going on that one. I think the Miller is gone on that one. Well, that cold water for these guys, and then going into their seasonal operation. Make sure that snap is snap. It's snap. Make sure a minute's on this guy. Yep, got a minute. Got there's at 8. Make me come back there and get it. That piece of structure that I just seen out with that brush pile, big brush pile, like a Christmas tree. I didn't see no bait around it though, sitting around it on the outside above it. So that makes a big difference from this structure that we're going towards right now where the marker is. For some reason, bait's holding off on this one. And I'm checking out the way they hit. As long as I see it, I got time to walk back there and hook them. So we'll sit here and maintain the Minn Kota and hit these areas. Go that jet, heading to the airport. All right. Can't see that Garmin, but I know we're in the area. You know, it's like one big round circle up. I know we're in the area. As long as they're still holding on it. I'm gonna snatch a few of them off of it. There's a marker right there, so we're coming by the marker. See if we'll make it to the marker before one bend that rod back there. There you go. I see a hit. There you go. I see a hit, y'all. Go ahead and take it. Come on in here, buddy. As the pole's gonna go off. All right, good deal. Garmin's turning us in circles. That's great. Good job, man. Coda's turning us in circle. Getting excited up in this thing. This bike was hard earned. It's what I talk about all the time with you guys, man. You know, the knowledge that you accumulate along the years of fishing provide you the rewards like this. No, it's no bragging near this involved. It's hard earned, you know, gathered up knowledge, and many inspired, you know, other great anglers that, you know, we all share and all pick up stuff, you know, that's one is doing or whatever the deal is, and then you accumulate your own craft. And when you get your own craft together, then you have your own style. And that's what we're doing. I mean, nothing fantastic. Everybody throws a marker out, you know, and it's just something that you know, again, that you know to do. But if you don't prepare for it, like make a marker. I made that marker there. And you know, bring this equipment and have it on board with you. And you can, you know, and use it. Cause I don't use a marker hardly ever. You know, I troll and pick them up, and then I have to think about where I just went over. And I know about having a marker on board. You know, it's just something I'm not used to doing. Well, you get used to it, and that goes to adjustment. You know, so now I was getting ready to take that mark, and I do stuff like that. I was getting ready to take that mark out the boat a while back. I said, man, leave this freaking mark in the boat. Whole point is, you may not need it, but when you do need it, it'll be on board. And I'm glad to have it today, because I wouldn't be doing this. Man, I ain't been able to shut this going. Where we at? We already 30. Further to phone camera say 30 minutes in, y'all. We'll roll it a little bit more. Let me get him baited up and put a fresh bait on that one, cause last time I looked at it, that minnow wasn't dancing on the hook like they normally do. But that's what it is, y'all. You know, all I'm telling you and all I'm sharing with you is something that you're familiar with, you know, and especially if you're doing spec fishing, you're fishing for these specs, you know, have that mark on board, and you know, and just learn the techniques that it takes for you to be successful on your outing, and I mean, that's how we all learn. I mean, we watch the guys before us, you know, and even now you probably, like I do, I check out other, you know, content, and I might see something. No matter how much I think I know, I may see something that I say, hey, wow, I like that, man. Shoot, okay. In fact, you know, it may be something so close to what I'm doing. I'm gonna try that next time I'm out. You know, you appreciate that angler for doing the same thing. You know, always, you know, humming his craft, you know, and adding to his collection of knowledge, learning, always learning. We always hear that. You never stop learning. So you're always learning, and you're always open to learning, you know, all the stuff you done heard me discuss. I mean, so, you know, and it's critical, and it's crucial. I mean, if you don't handle yourself that way, I don't need to know anything. I know enough. I know everything. Okay, good. All right. And then when you're not, not producing, when you go out, sometimes, like they say, a hard head makes a soft behind. And in the case of knowledge and this here fishing, you keep going out and not coming home with anything or not catching anything. Now you don't want to fish. You know what I'm saying? It can get boring to you. So, because you're not actually operating the way you should, and you should. Learn knowledge, get some knowledge. Straighten up. Head straight for the marker. That's what we're telling. Because at the end of the day, sniper want to see you catch them just like the sniper's catching them. And we got in here this morning. I'm gonna tell you, it's unique. You get in here and you say, okay, you're looking for them. Where are they? And you gotta have these. You got to have these units. And no more if what you can afford, fine. Get you a good unit though. You want to get the best you can get. I won't miss this. I'm gonna be honest. I won't miss this because I could sit back here and really kill him if I was steering. But we're not. So no big deal. But that's also good for me. Get this old boy up the seat, sitting down the whole time. I got to tell you that even that, being straight about that, man. You finally stand up. You're like, oh, muscles don't tighten up on it. But yeah, man, get that. Learn. You learn all you can. You're an angler. Learn all you can and check out shows and watch. Anglers that are informative, like I'm informing you. That's who I'm gonna watch. That's how I know what I know. Good anglers informing me of what I should do, and then, if I'm fishing for specks or snook, stuff like that. The wind is intervening with the steering, so I'm gonna stay up here, because we know where they at. We got the marker right here behind us. So I'll stay up here. Because I'm gonna shoot you straight. I don't want to do too much walking back and forth. At the end of the day, I wonder, man, how come I'm so tired? But we're taking care of ourselves pretty good, so that won't be the case, but you will feel it. You will feel it, that's for sure. I'll feel it. Oh boy, you'll feel it. I might cut for a minute and take y'all to the bite waters just because now that was my plan. I was gonna get up on them out here, and then I'll take y'all to the bite water spot, and we'll see where we can find them back there and get up on them back there. We got another jet. Another jet going over. Jet blue. All right, we're getting close to the mark. We might not make it before we get smiked. Somebody might smite us. I'm supposed to put a fresh minnow on that one that I didn't. That's okay. They'll probably hit him anyway. Slice right in front of, right behind the marker. Go right behind the marker. See if we make it to the marker. Boy, like we were talking on other videos before this one, all that jungle right there, man. Westlake got some hogs in here. I bet you there's a 16-incher in here, a good dozen of them, in here swimming around. I know there is. We got a marker right here. We're gonna go around it and come right on back down towards that structure I seen down there and see if we'll make it. We might get hit here in a minute. dragging it too fast. I was at 2. I ain't know it. Going around the marker now to head back west in Westlake. That's east, that's west, that's south, that's north. So we're gonna head back west. Okay, we're around the marker, going in front of the marker now. Like I said, that structure comes all around outside where the marker sits. So it ain't just where the marker is. It spreads out pretty good, and that's nice. Boy, 1.5. Got me want to break it down to 1, man. Because I'm looking at this pole. Uh-oh, y'all, there we go. There we go, folks. We'll back up to 1.5. There you go. Come on. Ah, I missed him, y'all. Man, he hit. That man was about beat up right there, boy. That man was about beat up. Oh, man, look at that structure down. Let me get the men on this thing. I tell you, this is a hot area right here. This is a hot area, man. This is a hot area. Hold on. You guys watch this, man. The man son of a gun. Oh, that stuff looks good. Hey, man. Man, that's... Oh, son, god dog, man. Look at that marker right there. That's why them too big. That's why them hogs are sitting on here. This thing look good. Boy, look at that. Yo, this pole fits in the bin. Make sure I don't get this pole into the mark. I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay, we get past the marker a little bit. That pole go off, I'm gonna have to put this pole down. Okay, we're past it. Man, that structure look awesome down there. That structure sitting at about 9 feet. I'm fishing 7.5 or 8. Not yet so much. The bait probably haven't got over that structure yet. But boy, that thing look good, man. I'm telling you right now. Wow. It ain't too late. They may still snatch it if they're there. They're there. Go ahead, buddy. Take it. I seen you smack it. Unless that was a minnow. Boy, look at this activity there. Man, I'm going to tell you right now. Boy, that looks good. That's why they're here, too. I see bait, some good bait population here. Let me go ahead and turn a little bit more. You know that sheriff ain't bent. He ain't that rough with him. We can coat the wall a little bit. Just might be the propeller. Man, I can't go on the pause. I want y'all to, catch the action. That's good. We're going to end. Right at 10 o'clock, y'all. We're gonna be finished filming here in a minute, you know, because I'm running right at around 50. I'm 50 in now. So we'll catch a couple more and call it the day on the filming. Then we got some really good footage and you know. And what's going on right now, taking advantage of this great water temperature, we're gonna pull the boat up today, y'all. We're gonna probably do about 25 or 30 of them. And let me shake him in. The wind's taking the best of us. Shake him in a little bit. Got the marker right there, heading towards the marker. Against the wind. Just a good breeze. Okay, now we got going with breaking down, son. I'm gonna go in front of it. That's what I do. Taking me that way, I'm gonna go that way. Spirit of the jet. You're doing that, buddy. A lot of structure right here we're going over now. Not one, both poles ought to go off. I'm gonna break them down a little bit. That wind done broke down a little bit, break the coda down a little bit. Let them base fall down and get over that structure. marker's right here. So we all in structure right now. And cut this pump off. That might be distracting a little bit. Cut that pump off. Run the marker over. Get back here. Thought that pole was going off for a minute. I mean, boy, we right on top of the marker, and somebody's home. I see him on the garment. Get over here with this. Lead him around the marker. Okay. Go right back. United. All right, going away from the marker. The marker's back there. Kind of like we on just flat ground now, but that don't mean them guys not hovering on the outside here. The garment just probably ain't picking them up in the garment's cone. See what we got. There it is. There it is. There it is. Looking for that structure. Oh man, there it goes. There it is right there. That's what we're looking for. And now what we're letting ourselves do, now we're gonna let the wind blow us. We're gonna drift. Now I just turn the main coat off. So the wind's blowing into the west out of the east. We're gonna let this wind push us on, so we ain't dragging them too fast. And oh man, we coming across something right here. I love this trail right here too. Oh yeah, y'all. If not, both poles ought to be bending here in a minute. Golly. I think I got one more marker at the house. I might make another one. I have 3 of them. And I love to be dropping a mark on it. That ought to be a fish right there. That little marker right there. So we know coming not too far to the left or the right of the marker, we'll run into this. We're about probably 15 yards away from the marker right there. Come on, one of your poles ought to go off. Unless there's a minnow on the hook. I'm sure the minnow's on there. That new brush that Milton made, I'm gonna go right towards that. And the marker's back up there now, about 20 yards better. And like I say, you know, we done been over that area. Let them settle back in on that area a little bit. And we're gonna go in. I haven't seen that brush. Probably know it's nearby though. You know, it's not in the cone. You know, we'll hit some within alignment with the marker, like we're doing now. Hit some see what else is further down. Man, there's some hogs, boy. I pulled off that spot up there. Golly, impressive to see them big hogs like that. We know they're in here. We know they're in here. Make me think I gotta check the minnow, man. Yep, minnow's gone. So dang, I should have had a hit with what we just seen just now. Somebody should have grabbed that thing. They done already took it. They done already got it. Minnow's kind of bold. We've been working this. I mean, the jig's kind of bold. Jig got to straighten out the hook a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. There you go. See, that's good. Put them right here. Because what I'm going to do here is turn around. Head back towards the mark. Oh. Turn around so quick. Let's check this one. I can feel he got a minnow. He's got a minnow. All to get nailed, y'all. All to get nailed. That'll be the closer right there. Man, that thing looked good down there, boy, I tell you. Turn the coder off. There it gone. Oh, that's right. I was drifting with the wind. Okay. Water marker's way back up there, so we're gonna troll right direct. I say before we get to the marker, we'll probably pick up 1 or 2 of them. That's what we're looking to do anyway. I bet. Let me see what that Garmin's showing down there. All right, we're putting it a little too fast. Golly, this is 2, man. Gee whiz. Yeah, when you ain't got a breeze, boy. Well, I'm going with the breeze. That's why. Okay. Still got a breeze, and I'm going with it. Trying to turn around and get back on it. Put it down for a moment. And go ahead and turn them around and get on back up there. Head straight for them on the outside. Yeah, that breeze picking up again. Might get one in a turn here. Boy, look at that thing right there. Yeah, they down there. I go a group of them right there. Gee whiz. Let's break that turn. Let's break that turn a bit. What is it? They're just below. They're about 9 feet down. Let that thing drop. Boy, that's them, buddy. That's them. Oh man, that's them. Look at that thing right there. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna let the cut the man coat off and let it drift. Oh, okay, he's touching something. He's too low. He's too low. Bring him up a bit. Bring him up a bit. Get hung up. Boy, that thing look good. Okay, nothing happened. Kick the main coda back in and head back towards the marker. Boy, that thing looked good down there. And I seen some people. I seen them on it too. They're on it. Hope I wasn't below them. All right, where that marker at? Marker right there. Okay, there you go. In there. All right. I see you, boy. I see you up there. If you make your own markers, make sure you kind of put a fluorescent type paint on it so they'll light up for you. You can find them when you fall off from them. And this was, yeah, once again, when I first started, not even a year ago, when this raw footage, you guys with it as it happens. You know, it's been a minute since we had that hit, but then when we're in them, we're in them. So we're going back to see if we can get in them so we can close out. Well, I see them right here. I see some nice stuff right here. And that was some specks. It didn't touch it, but they're there. They're definitely starting to school up. Yeah, they all got to show up for the big party, even though they get to hide in that jungle. I know they be hiding in that jungle. I don't blame them. You know, got all the food source over there, everything they need. You know, they out of the sunshine. So, y'all got to come out for the big party. The big generation, continuing the generation party. I tell you one thing about Wesley. Very seldom I catch a small 1 under 10. They're all like 11 and a half, 12 inches or bigger. All right, I'm ready for a pole to be in. Come on. I need one of them poles to be in, both of them. Come another jet, y'all. Get ready. That's a good time for that. See where we at, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a minute. All right, guys, I think we're getting a hit on one. Come on, take it, man, take it. Take it. Oh, man, I missed it. That wind's starting to pick up a bit. We got another front coming in. Hope that don't spoil things. Wow, look at that. Man. Man. Somebody. Somebody's line, man. Oh, man, give me that line. Look at this crowd. See that line? I just hooked this. I just switched over to a spinner. I got a minnow on this one. All this line that I hooked on to, I don't know what it was on. I'm in 8 feet of water. Okay, I just got into a shallow spot and all this line's in here. Somebody just threw it in there, man. Birds can get tangled up in it. Turtles can get tangled up in it. Definitely don't be this type of angler. So it's coming in the boat. Got me a little bag over here for trash. That's where to go to. All right, guys. Hog of the day. Getting ready to end this thing. Boy, I tell you, when they were on fire early this morning and that bite was coming consistently. Let me tell you something. Put markers. Get you some markers on that boat. You know, get you some markers. Get you a good unit, good graph unit. Definitely in this game right here. So you know when you identify those nice, brush piles and structure they're holding on, you can throw that marker out and mark it, and you don't have to go looking for stuff like that. That's the whole point, marking that area. Not only just marking it on your unit visual when you're out there fishing on them. We had an awesome day today in West Lake. These hogs right here. This is about the third trip that we got some hogs out of West Lake because we knew they were here. We knew they was here, and you look at the area, and that comes from the home, train on, and being able to just look around you in the areas and just know, some stuff look fishy, and then it might not be that good. But I know this system here, which probably I'm getting ready to do that again. I'm gonna find them bundled up, and you guys gonna watch me pull 30 from one spot. But this is certification right here that these big hogs are still in West Lake. This 14 inch right here, 14 and a half. This a big girl right here. I tell you, a big boy. This is a big girl right here, and they full of something. Probably full of the shed. It's been eating some shed in minnows. But yeah, guys, get your good graph unit. Most of them are all good that they're building nowadays. Your preference. Garmin is mine. You may be Lowrance. You may be Humminbird. Simrad. Whatever it is, get your good unit that can identify the structure for you, down scan and all that good stuff with on it, and get you some markers on board. Now, if you're on the shoreline, you kind of want to find some deep areas, and you can do that by throwing in and just counting your line down. If you're fishing without a cork, you could do that by just counting it and say, okay, it's about 10 feet deep here, about 12 feet deep. You could do it that way, but if you're on a shoreline, and kind of try to find you some places where a lot of people haven't gone. And I preferably, my deal on, I be trying to find a lake or something like that, private. If I'm on foot, I want to kind of fish something that many folks don't fish. But if you're in a boat, got to have a good unit to locate structure and then to see where these guys are. If you got live scope, again, I said if I had live scopes, I'm using live scope to identify that they're on the spot that I'm looking at. They own that brush pile. They own this piece of structure. Like today, you know, I got the striker 5 that showed me the structure and then showed me the fish around that structure. And then I had my marker. I could throw my marker out, and that was total comfort. I can't tell you how assurance and confident, having confidence that is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know that structure. I just seen that, and actually you get excited about it. Wow, oh man, look at that structure. It's nice. And there they are. They're on it. Throw the marker out there on it. Now you see where it is. Both poles bend. Man, you just keep going around your marker like I just did today and doing this right here. But so yeah, definitely get you a good unit. Get you some markers on board. I'm finna add. I only have 1 marker. I need 2 more. Cause I see some other structure I'd like to have thrown a marker on and just go between those 2. Now here we are about probably 12 noon, y'all. The bite has slowed and the wind has picked up. You know, we got another front coming in. Supposed to be really windy tomorrow, but heck, it's starting early today. And I done already did some damage. I'm gonna do some more damage. I'm gonna go in the back end, and I was gonna do some filming back there, but we'll get it next time. I'm gonna go back there and see if I can pick up about 5 or 10 more. But we got I think we got 7 of them. Slabs. It's like this guy. This is one of the big guys. And the winds out here done picked up. And even if everything went the way I wanted to go, still dealing with this wind, man, the wind wins every time. So we did great today. Westlake, man, came in, found them, smashed them, and they're still there. I just seen a bunch of schools that I just left the marker. The marker's back there. I just closing out, and we about land's about right there. But all right, guys, like, share, subscribe. Set a comment if you got a question about something, or you want to see something, see anything particularly. I'm gonna show you another little deal right quick. This is what I did with that blade bait. This is like a little minnow jig. I got the minnow grub that I have was about 2 inches long. I cut him down and put him on that little grub. My little blade bait here. Let me get a good hold on him. I cut that minnow tail down to about 1 inch. Make it match the hatch like I was telling you guys last week. The minnows in Pasco in Heisen, Pasco in got Heisen on my mind. In Westlake here, they're small. They're small minnows. And I'm gonna start playing with this before I get out of here, just to see if I can nail a few on that. Like I said, the wind done picked up. When the wind pick up, if you still want to drop minnows on a jig head, I'm using 16th ounce. When that kind of thing happens, then I go up to a 1/8 ounce, a heavier jig head to keep that bait down to the depth that I want to fish, and then I nail them. Then you better nail them that way, because my jigs right now are riding high. The wind's pushing us across the lake, and the jigs are riding high. They're not even at 8 feet like I had them this morning, because this morning was calm, and boy, I was able to stay on top of them. Man, they were smashing that thing. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe. You know how it goes. Sniper, see you guys on the water next time. Maybe Pasco, maybe right back here in Westlake. You guys enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next time.